Alright, so welcome back to another freeCodeCamp Learn Node.js by using freeCodeCamp tutorial. I'm sorry, apologize for late upload. I don't usually do that since March or April-ish, but we haven't been doing this because I've been kind of like crazy for the last few weeks. I worked on with some nonprofit organization about creating a website while having online courses, and I actually found one of my first paid job. So now my direct focus will be on that paid job first. So my job is basically like same way I'm doing YouTube basically, but teaching these bunch of kids. It's pretty fun, and I can also learn stuff from it because I also teach JavaScript. So like when I teach like some ideas of JavaScript, I'm like wait, is this supposed to be like that or like I'm not sure how class work. I don't know constructor. I have to look stuff up, and especially when I do live coding, especially like Fibonacci number, it's a little bit hard to explain. But generally, it goes pretty well. It's my first paid job anyway. Didn't expect that much, but well, let's now go back to on topic, and we'll try to finish Node.js tutorial with this, and then we'll try to work on some projects. Alright, so basic node and express get wrap parameter input from the client. We built an API. We had to. So by the way, still didn't figure out like how time server works. Thanks to sorry for pronounce your name correctly, Ganache123. I cannot figure out why it doesn't work. I can't, and then I cannot figure out how why this doesn't work. But I hope somebody can solve the issue eventually. So I'm just like skipping that part because like I know the code will work. So now I'm gonna move on to this part 8, I think. We're not. Alright, so for example, if the client is requesting information about a user stored in the database, they need a way to let us know which users are interested in. One possible way to achieve this result is by using wrap parameter. Wrap parameter are named segments of the URL, delimited by backslashes. Forward slash or backslash, I don't know. Each segment captures the value of the part of the URL which matches its position. The capture value can be found in rec.params object. For example, root pass /user /user ID /book /book ID. Actual request pass user 546 book 6754 where in rec.params you will be prompted with these values. So build an echo server mounted at the route /word echo. Respond with a JSON object, taking structure echo word. You could find the word repeated at rec.params.word. You can test it, blah blah blah. Alright, let's take a look. So let me actually go start with my glitch project as well. Okay. To be honest, I don't know what's happening here, but I guess we'll roll with it. Okay. Now let's take a look. So, okay, let's see. It should be 8. It should be 8 or 9. Okay. Okay, input. So we can say app.get. So what do we want to create? We want to create /word /echo rec.res. All right. Let's just console.log it out first, so we can know what's happening there, and then console.log rec.params.word. Okay, let's take a look on this app here. And then if I go to, and if I go to here, said /word /echo. So slash hello slash echo. It should return error usually. Okay. Alright. So basically what's happening here is it's just going to it's automatically going to replace the word. So that's pretty cool. And then echo word. Okay, so we want to respond this JSON object. Let's see how to return JSON. Forgot about that. So rest.json. Okay, let's take a look. Go hello. So if I change it to freeCodeCamp, and then you can see echo is freeCodeCamp. All right, so it looks good. Let's try to submit this. All right. Let's go move on. Next is get query parameter input from the client. Another common way to get an input from the client is by encoding the data after a root pass using a query string. A query string is delimited by question marks and includes few equals value couples. Each couple is separated by ampersand. Express can parse the data from the query string and populate the object the query. Some characters like percent cannot be in URL and have to be encoded in different format before you can send them. If you use this API from JavaScript, you can use specific method encode decode here. So root pass slash library, actual pass, request URL slash library, question mark user ID equals somebody, and book ID equals something. Rest of query, return dictionary with all these values. Alright, build an API endpoint mounted at get slash name, respond JSON document, taking the structure name, first name, last name. The first name and not last name should be the encoded query string. In the following exercise, you receive a post request. At the same name pass, if you want, you can use the get handler post. Okay. You can save a little bit of typing and have cleaner code. Alright, so app the route essentially now. Wait, no, it's not here. So we can say app.route slash name dot get recres like that. Okay, and then basically going to return JSON object, and then okay, we could say rest.json, and then here we can say name, and then what is first name, rec.query dot first name, the first, and I got a space, and then got last here. Let's now take a look after we provide a value there. So slash name, see route first equals dev, last equals was me. Alright, looks good. Okay, so you can see you got that in JSON object, and then this time use a query string instead. And then let's go ahead and put it here. Alright. Post request. Besides get, there is another common HTTP request for verb. It's post. Post is a default method used to send client data with HTML forms. In REST convention, representational state transfer, I think. Post is used to send data to create the item in the database. A new user or a new blog post. You don't have a database in this project, but you're going to learn how to handle post requests anyway. They're like, I don't care, do we talk about database, but you have to learn this. In these kind of requests, the data don't appear in the URL. They're hidden in the request body. This is part of HTML request, also called payload. Since HTML is text-based, even if you don't see the data, it doesn't mean that it's secret. The route content of each post request is shown below. Post/pass/subpass from John, user agent, content type, content length, and then we got some content there. As you can see, the body is encoded with the query strings. This is the default format used by HTML4. With Ajax, you can use JSON to handle data having more complex structure. This is also a type of encoding, multi-part/form data. This one is used to upload binary file. And then if you follow the Flask tutorial, you'll notice that sometimes it will give you a warning, or if it won't work at all if you don't have like an int type when you upload a file. And then you use in this exercise you use URL encoded body to parse the data coming from the post request. You have to install body parser package. This package allows you to use series of middleware which can decode data in different format. Install body parser in package.json, then require it at the top of the file, store it in a variable, then stuff like that. Okay, so let's do it one by one. Package.json. Okay, we have that already. Let's see here. Alright, I think we need to, let's just require it. Body parser. I'm not sure we're going to change the value, so just in case. Body parser, I think. Alright. Looks good. And then the middleware to handle it, pass app.use. Let's see. Okay, so oops. App.use this. And then send a false is a configuration, classic encoding. A value can only be string or array. Okay, it's not matched by JSON. Okay, let's see. That it? Okay. Well, that's not really much, to be honest. Sorry about that, but once I got the paycheck, probably I will donate to you. Mount a post handler at the pass/name, the same pass before. It will submit the same data of exercise 10. If the body parser is configured correctly, you should find the parameter in object_rect.body. Take a look, /library. We encoded them in post, and then we can see them in dictionary. So, okay. Dot post. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's go ahead and do dot post. And then I think they mentioned in some like previous example. Post rec res, and then oops, do I have double curly braces? Not supposed to be. Let's see. Rec.body. Let's console the log rec.body first. It's hard to testing a post request because you cannot send by a browser. But you know what? We're just gonna trust this time. It's going to work. Which usually actually didn't work. But it should be similar. But instead of the query, we're gonna use .body. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can use it. Yeah, we can use it in a form for sure. So if we refresh, John Doe, submit. Yep, I think it does work. So you configure the middleware correctly, and I think this does work. And then let's copy this, and then paste it here, and then complete this challenge. All right, see that 8% is because I cannot figure out how this node server works. Okay, so look like we'll talk about, we'll take a look at MongoDB. I guess we'll take a look at MongoDB then. But we'll do that in next tutorial, of course. So this is like kind of the finishing touches. So in the next tutorial, we'll talk about MongoDB and Mongoose for database management with Node.js. But we'll take a look, see, are we going to do some like non-database required project first with Node.js, or just work on this database? For to comment below if you have any opinion on that. And I put and then I post all these source code that I use and the freeCodeCamp exercise into the description below if you want to check it out. And then I also put some personal links where if you want to support this channel, you can. I also create Discord. Feel free to join my Discord as well. But as of now, thanks for watching. And as well, always stay safe. Have a nice day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.